Here's your latest news for Red Deer and Central Alberta. The group Forever Canadian Central Alberta hosted a town hall this week. More than 200 people braved Tuesday's snowstorm to attend.
There's a sense that this would be so easy to do, and that's not true. There would be all sorts of negotiations and legal challenges and Indigenous treaty rights. This would be a very complex process.
The town hall was about the Alberta separatist movement, a look at the history of separatism and the reality of making it happen. Dwayne Brandt was the guest speaker. Now, he says the crowd was a mix of those who are on the fence, those who staunchly support staying in Canada, and those in support of separating. Brandt says there is a lot to break down logistically behind the scenes.
So don't simplify it by saying, we'll be able to do this, and the next morning we're a Republic of Alberta and we're not paying federal taxes. It's a lot more complicated than that. How do we divide the national debt? Who has control of national parks, which predate Alberta as a province? The Indigenous treaty rights predate Alberta as a province.
Now, the organizer behind the Forever Canadian petition, which collected signatures in favor of Alberta staying in Canada, says he is happy to see town halls like this. Thomas Lukazik says specific jobs in Alberta will be affected.
If you're farming and your family has owned land in this province for over 100 years, there's no way to roll it up and move it to another province. And those are the people who actually will pay the ultimate price, for separatism.
Now, for a few weeks, an Alberta separatist movement group has been collecting signatures for a petition to trigger a referendum. And some canvassers are targeting snowbirds this weekend, with a petition rally happening in Yuma, Arizona on Saturday. Well, the spring intake for community recreation enhancement grants opened this week. This program is designed to support organizations and improve recreation programming and services. Recreation includes sports, fitness, and outdoor activities. To be eligible, you must be a registered nonprofit organization serving Red Deerians and to be able to prove that your programming benefits at least Red Deer residents. Applications will remain open until April 2nd. The next intake will be in August. The Community Recreation Enhancement Grant Program began in 2017. Loblaw has partnered with Google to allow more shopping using artificial intelligence. The grocer says consumers will be able to shop for food, beauty products, and apparel directly through AI mode on Google Search and the tech giant's Gemini app. Loblaw says it sees AI assisting people in researching, comparing, and buying products as a natural evolution of how customers want to shop. The company says it's also expanding its use of Google Cloud's Vertex AI platform. Red Deer's Step Up, Step Down program has been awarded a $10,000 grant from Best Buy Canada's Teen Tech for Tomorrow program. $150,000 have been awarded to 18 secondary schools and student robotics teams across Canada. Step Up, Step Down is a voluntary recovery program that supports youth facing significant mental health or addiction challenges. Now, the program is located at Red Deer Polytechnic and offers live-in treatment as well as outpatient support for youth and their families. And a reminder, if you'd like to watch any of these stories again, you can catch them on YouTube. Just search CTV News Red Deer.
We are out of that cold snap for the Red Deer region. We're no longer under the Environment Canada extreme cold warning. It is still going to feel very cold Saturday morning, minus 36 for the wind chill. But other than that, the rest of the day it warms up. Minus 16 as a high for Lacombe, Red Deer, and Stettler. Minus 14 in Innisfail, a little cloudier there, and Rocky Mountain House at minus 15. Rest of the weekend, bordering around minus 15 to minus 16, and then we're back above the freezing mark for the rest of the week.